was probably around the age of 45, but that was only with the benefit of hindsight, because I was experiencing symptoms that were very similar to PMS, that I didn't associate with anything in particular other than the fact that they happened more frequently. Women know about hot flushes, well, everybody knows about hot flushes and night sweats, but we don't know the extent and how debilitating they can be. And I came across over 30 other symptoms that can affect us, and we don't know about it. One of the worst ones for me, and one of the first ones that was recognised, was this feeling of being below par every day. And you just leave it and leave it and leave it because you don't feel ill, but you just don't feel well. And another one, something I really feel passionate about, is we've got to start talking about vaginas. And vaginal dryness, vaginal atrophy causes serious problems in a relationship. And it just isn't talked about. Medical professionals don't talk about it. Women don't know it's happening, so why should they talk about it? There's no prompt there to get them to talk about it. It affects your sexual relationship with your partner, and by definition your whole relationship with your partner. And it's about the vaginal walls thinning, the mucus begins to dry up, and this is all because of the decline of your hormones. You don't realise that all your life, or all women's lives, how the hormones have supported the main function of our bodies. And then come your 40s, things start to change a lot. Vaginal atrophy is experienced. It can be experienced after childbirth, of course, but we recover because of our age and the hormonal situation. But 40, 45, the mucus area, the pH balance changes, we start to get more thrush, and vaginal atrophy, which is just soreness through having sex. It's really painful sex. Some women bleed, but the remedy is so quick and easy, and nobody's telling us, nobody's talking us. Doctors need to talk more about it, nurses need to talk more about it. I shied away from sex, and it wasn't just, not tonight dear, I have a headache. It's just, I don't want to talk about it, I don't want to be near you, I don't want you to touch me, and I became frigid, I suppose you'd call it in old-fashioned terms. I just didn't want to know the man I'd been living with for so long. We were going down the road of divorce. It was absolutely awful, very painful. My youngest daughter was about 12 or 13 at the time, and trying to keep the people out of her range was very difficult, but we were just hostile towards each other. He said that it was like sleeping with a stranger, and it still brings tears to my eyes, even after all this time, that because we couldn't communicate, and we were in the same bed, but we might as well have been in different rooms, because we weren't communicating in any way, shape or form. Relationships are so affected by so many symptoms of menopause, and it's not for old women, it's for women in their 40s. Understand that your hormones are changing and it's going to affect your life, so find out more about it. And vaginal atrophy, if we don't talk about menopause, we certainly don't talk about the vaginal area, and that's got to change. No, I didn't go to my doctor about it. I found out through medical conferences what it was and how I could treat it. And now I tell as many women as possible about it. Well, the remedy is just so simple. Why don't they tell us this sooner? So many women are suffering. And they're available in the doctor's surgery are pessaries, gels, creams. There are some products available over the counter, but you've just got to make sure that they address vaginal atrophy or vaginal dryness, not just any old lubricant. And the result is simple. You just have to apply. It's non-systemic, so it's not whizzing around your body, it's just being applied locally. And it's magic. The result is magic. What a change. I've never known a change in anything. It's like somebody's given you a makeover. It's just, the result is life-changing. I think I would like to say that since I found out about vaginal atrophy and the treatments available and the whole menopause thing, that it's completely turned my life around. It's turned around the relationship I have with my husband. I really thought divorce was on the cards, that there was no other way forward. I didn't want him anywhere near me and couldn't talk to him about it. So the whole thing has changed. I have gained confidence again. I've gained my self-esteem. I'm a different woman, I really am. And I think the better for it. So let's talk more. We've got to talk more about vaginas. We've got to get men involved in menopause and understanding, and women themselves finding an area where they can get more information about menopause and everything that's involved with it.